Hello, welcome back to the Supplying Mars Challenge. Yes, we're now in December and 4 of our fields are ready to harvest. They should be the sorghum fields. But I have a plan. Now thinking about it, I don't think this little seed thing here is going to be kicking out seeds enough, and I think we're going to have to constantly babysit this mod. And if we go in constructions, swing around. Let's just sell that. And there is, where are you? A line production place just over here that I just don't think we're going to use because we're going to put in our own mod to be able to make. I heard somebody talking, but yeah, anyway, there is a building around here and there's also a crusher. I don't think I'm going to use that crusher either. So look, lime factory, let's just sell that, get that money in. Around here there's the stone crusher. Well, just, can I not get rid of that? Ah, now that's upsetting. Is what it is though. What's this? Lime station, no thank you. I can't even sell that, you suck. But I have, if you've been looking at my no tractor challenge, I have remodified, if I can find it. Where are you? There we go. It's here. It is made by somebody else, but because I've re-edited it and added. So this thing now can do sorghum. So I've flipped my logo on there. It isn't my mod by any means, but you know, is what it is. So let's throw that there. There we go. It does bug me that it puts that big concrete footprint down. That really does bug me, but is what it is. Right, so we now need this, which is going to generate as a bit of income as well as doing lime. I need to remember if I did put stones on. You know me, I can't remember. If stone's on, fieldstone is off. Okay. Well, don't need to worry about that for a bit then, but I am going to think about putting fieldstone on just so we can get lime. Right, you're facing this way. I can connect to it, but we've got a harvest to do, so let's get on that. We've got 4 fields of sorghum that do need to be harvested. We can now put some sorghum in that thing there, which is really good. There is another. There is another mod as well I do want to have a look at, which is the Slurry dryer. Dries slurry and digestate into solid fertilizer, which you do need solid fertilizer for that mod. But if anybody hasn't checked out already, please, I do urge you to go check out my good friends FELDYNN and WORCO Entertainment. They are also taking on this Supplying Mars challenge, and I'm getting bombarded by flies. Great. But yeah, wow, the shadows. Shadows. But honestly, I'm just glad I've actually got a big harvester. Yes, I said harvester. Clean your eyes, clean your mind out the gutter. Yeah, but at certain times of day, the shadows on this map are a little janky, as you can probably see when I turn. Bit janky, but I do like the map. Right, fold that, press this, unfold the harvester. Oh. Right, I need to make sure, because I could have sworn that sorghum used to give you straw. Could have sworn it used to. Maybe it didn't. No, straw isn't available for this type. Well, that just sucks. I am thinking about possibly changing out my harvester. I have a modified class harvester that I'm currently using. Fly, get lost. On the Western Australia map that I'm doing. So if you want to head on over to Facebook, I did do a live stream of that, which was very long. I'm going to say the fields aren't exactly small on that map. Jeez, these shadows on this map. Oh, the shadows. So what I think we'll do is we'll throw some of this sorghum in our seed maker. We then need to see how much. Let's have a quick look at the cows, slurry wise. 9,780 litres of slurry. That's not really a lot, but we don't really have that many cows. We've only got 12 cows, so possibly buying some more cows is the way to go. I do want to get a lot of cows because you do have to get it to full capacity, the cow dome. So getting a hand on all those cows pretty quick is going to be a must for us if we want to become self-sufficient on Mars. Let's turn. Oh, the lighting. Oh, we just pick a direction already. Pick a direction, shadows. Oh. But so far, I'm really enjoying this challenge. I mean, just only being able to use either manure, slurry, or digestate to fertilize your fields is definitely a kicker. Only being able to be outside if you're in a vehicle using the needs of productions or opening doors. There are some like garages or things over there, like storage sheds with doors. I'm going to see if I can sell them. Because I don't think I'm going to use them, because everything I've got so far I can fit in a dome. And I mean, if needs be, like where the where we've put the bunker silos, that's a big area. We've still got a bit of space in there, so if I need to put some machinery in there, I will. We also have that like dealership building over there. Put some machinery in there, so we don't really need to buy any more sheds. Maybe get some more generators to bring in a little bit more income. We do have those gas canisters. We also have the two antennae over there. So there is those. Ooh, wobbly bobbins, Mr. P, calm down. 94%, 95%. Do I really need to put my lights on at 9:53 in the morning on Mars? You know it's bad when you put your lights on. Right, so let's switch to our truck. There we are. Peterbilt, big cam Cummins. Oh, it is beautiful. I do like this truck, especially the inside. They have designed it really nicely. I mean, there are a couple of glitches when you're looking around, but that's to be expected. It's giants. But look at the way that trailer opens. It slides all the way forward. I love it. Love it. So like I say, what we're going to do is we're going to put a fair amount of this sorghum in our seed production. We are going to then have to look at possibly, I think I'm going to build it now, productions. Here it is, 50,000. It's a lot of money, but I think it's going to be worth it in the end. And there we go, there's that. But yeah, I do think that is going to be worth it in the end. He says, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that that is going to be the case. So we'll get these fields harvested, we'll get the seed put where it needs to be, i.e. whether it be in a silo or whether it be... Let's just put the pipe in. Come on, harvester, you can do it. You're a big boy now. There we go. Or whether it be, like I say, seed productions or the silos which are there. I'm trying to remember the capacity silos that I've got. Let's have a look. Harvester, are you stopping? You are. I've got the 30 Brock bin. Okay, so 30 Brock bin. So the 30 Brock bin is 422,868 litres capacity. We've got to fill 10 of those bad boys. You can fill them with whatever crop you want. So that's good. I'm also thinking we do need to make flour. So we are going to need some of this sorghum for the mill to be able to make the flour. I don't have a semi-flatbed, so we do need at some point to purchase one of those when we get enough money in, of course. But you know, we've just started. Everything's pretty much still in the growing stage apart from the sorghum. Hopefully the grass can produce us some good yield. I don't know how it would grow on Mars. I mean, we're growing sorghum on Mars, for goodness sake, so then there's me going, hopefully the grass is going to be alright. You know, those moments, they do come, they do crop up and show their ugly head. But what I think we'll do actually is put a little bit of this seed, crop in the seeder, in the seed maker, should I say. We'll then, what I think we might do is put the rest of it, or the majority of it, in the mill. So get a big hand on the flour. Because we need a full semi-trailer load of flour. Jeez, you are loud. Wow. What's more annoying, the loudness of that, or the shadows? Look at the shadows. Oh. It's enough to burn your eyes. Hopefully the sun pops its head up a little bit higher than where it currently is. 9:57 and we haven't used the harvester with the lights on. Fantastic. I'm trying to think. Can't remember. How much is the harvester that I've got worth? Let's have a look. 309,000. The one I have edited for the Western Australia map, I don't think I've got it installed at the moment, but it is a class. So, you know, because I plan these things out. You know, I do a fantastic job. Said nobody ever. Here we go. Let's aim that down a little bit, thank you. So what are we going to have in? Let's have a quick look at the old Peterbilt. When it lets me select it, there we go. 20,000. What I think I'll do is I'll put this load in the seeder. Another 2 fields I'll put in the mill. And then one of the fields I'll put in one of the bins. And then we'll crack on getting another lot of sorghum. Because I don't believe you can mix what crops are in these bins, which makes it even more difficult. So I'm probably going to have to write down somewhere what we've got in what bins. There we go. So as you can tell, the original version of this seed maker mod doesn't take sorghum. It only takes wheat, barley, corn, and obviously solid fertilizer. I've re-edited this version so it will take sorghum. So if we have a quick look in here, here we go. Originally it does wheat, barley, corn. I made it do sorghum as well, so that's going to be really good for us. You unloading? I was going to say, wow, that's got to lift high to get a little bit of drop out, hasn't it? Wow. Alright, then we're going to need Slurry to bring over to that machine there to make the solid fertilizer, so we can get that put in there. I was going to put them near the cows, so we haven't got that far to go, but in the end we've got to go from that to that anyway, so it just made sense. What happened to my engine? Are you going into like battery power mode? Hello Peterbilt, my old friend. I do like that Peterbilt. Oh, it is beautiful. So if we can get a big hand on this at the start, I think we should do pretty well. But like I say, I am going to swap the harvester out. Well, sell this harvester and the header and obviously the Capello to get the class, because I've made it go for have a 120,000 litre capacity, which is fantastic. So, you know, more progress, faster going, not constantly having to unload. Any shadow issues over this side? No. Okay. Fantastic. Minute past 10 in game. But yeah, we're still going to be cast into darkness in the shadows when we get over here. Here we go. Are you ready? Oh, the shadows. There we go with the dodgy shadows. I'll try and keep the camera angle semi-decent so it's not constantly... Well, there's nothing I could have done about that one. So it's not too bad. He says, swing around. Wow, the shadows really need to pick a direction that they're going or what they're covering. I mean, we're on Mars, it's not like, you know, it's completely covered in darkness. But anyway, what would I know? Apparently nothing. Right, so we're on 47, 48%. I think the next slot, this field and the one in front, will possibly get those put in the grain mill, get that big head start on the flour. So I think having all this sorghum in there will be handy. But then all these 4 fields again, what I will do is I will replant them with sorghum so we can fill up one of those bins with sorghum. But I am, like I said, I am going to have to try and remember or literally write down and then still forget what we've got in what drop bin. Because, you know, I have a particular set of skills. If you've been watching my channel long enough, you'll understand. Terrible, honestly. I am absolutely dreadful. 78%. Okay, I don't know what happened with that little bit there. Probably just the divot in the field. Okay. I would say try and smooth it out, but it's not really worth it. We can just go the other side or the direction of it, which is fine. Right, let's get the old pipe out ready. 98%. but I do want to look at getting field stone put on, getting lime put on, because that's just an easy way of making lime, really, isn't it? Field stone. There is a nice tasty mod that I have found. It is the Scorpio stone picker, but 50 meters. So that'll make definite light work of picking up stone. There we go. So the grain mill is just oh wow, you didn't like that. Just over there. To my left, over there, you can see it, the grain mill. It doesn't like me looking over there, does it? Oh. Even though I've got vehicle camera collisions and stuff, it's still doing that. Fantastic. Great planning ahead. Right, let's switch vehicles again. Here we go. Almost empty, pipe in. You'll have to let me know. This is a map for PC only. If you do want to try this challenge, by all means, go ahead. And yeah, just put the hashtag Supply Mars Challenge or hashtag Mr. P Gaming's Live House or at Mr. P Gaming's Live House, and I'll head on over, have a look, or in the old comments section, let me know. And I'll head on over and have a look how you're doing. Like I say, two of my good friends are doing this challenge as well now, which is amazing. My good friends WORCO Entertainment and FELDYNN, they are doing this challenge also. I think FELDYNN, as he commented to me, annoyingly interested. I do like the equipment he's picked. I'm not going to give anything away. You will have to head on over to his channel to find out exactly what he's got. And he'll have to tell me if you love his spacesuit. Let me know down in the comments. Once you've gone and watched FELDYNN, come back and let me know what you think of his spacesuit. I actually had to have a giggle to myself when he picked. I definitely wasn't expecting it, and neither will you be. But hey, it's all in the fun. I'm not missing any bits down there, am I? No, I'm not. Okay. So what if I zoom out a little bit? Will the shadows calm down a bit? Not really. I'm trying, alright. I put a B for attempted. I was going to say A for attempted, but I'm not doing that good at it, am I? Right, so I'll get down this end, get this strip, come back, get... Actually, no I won't. I will get those little strips now. Because I'm already down this end, it just makes sense. There we go. Oh, jeez, the shadows. Oh. I sound like a villain. The shadows! The shadows! Don't ask, I don't know. Maybe one day I'll know, but today is not that day. No. Let's have to let me know, what do you think to this challenge? Definitely different. Just having a look around, seeing what else I can sell that I'm not going to need that I can actually sell. And I have been informed I was right about that space shuttle there, SpaceX. Makes a change, I'm normally wrong. So go me. There we go. Oh, let's just aim that down a little bit more. God, it's getting that kind of weather there where those flies are coming out. No matter what you do, you get more and more and more. It's annoying. So that's one field. Got that field there, that field there. There we are. So swing around. Get this field harvested. Put in the trailer. Or what I might do is actually put all of this in the grain mill. what's left in the grain mill. I think that would probably be a wise choice. Well, whatever we decide to do, I'm sure it'll be fine. But you'll have to let me know down in the old comment section, what would you have done? How would you have done it? Would you have put it all in your silo to start off with? But then again, seed's costly, so you need to try and get a head start on making your own seed and fertilizer, so... How will that go? Honestly, I have no idea. But I'm sure we'll get there at some point. But like I say, in the next episode, we won't have this harvester. I will sell this one, along with the header and the Capello header that we've got for it. And we will buy the one I've re-edited. Pretty costly. I don't think it's bum dap 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 no. You know what I mean. I don't think it's as expensive as this one. But I could be wrong, I can't remember. I didn't alter the price of it. I think it's like 300 and something to 400 and something thousand, around about the same price-ish, maybe, a bit lower, don't know, can't remember. Tell you what, I go through that, it's like people say, oh, you know, well, what about this mod? I go through that many XML files of so many different mods, because, you know, I alter mods for friends, I make alterations to things and maps. You know, people go, oh, well, can you remember about this? And I'm like, I go through that many XML files, I just have no idea. I just don't know. I mean, for my good friend WORCO Entertainment, you know, I put logos on his trucks, I change maps for him. I have actually gone into certain files of a certain map and fixed the map. I'm not going to say which one it is. But my good friend WORCO Entertainment is now happier than a pig in squalor. So, that's good, you know. It's just the little things, you know, I don't mind helping people out. If it helps him out, helps his channel grow, that is amazing. If his channel gets bigger than mine, even better. I mean, I'm so happy for the guys. All of them. So, awesome. I'm not one of those people that are like, oh, well, it's going to make them better than me, don't do it. I ain't bothered, he's a good friend. You help friends out, that's what friends do. Whether you both make content or not, doesn't matter. Do the right thing, help your friend. That's what I say. Right, 92%. There we go. 93. Let's get the pipe out. Trying to think, what is the holding capacity of the mill? Where are we? We're over there. I can't remember the holding capacity of the grain mill, how much it can actually hold. But if it can't hold all of this that we've got here, the rest, probably throw in the seed maker. If I can. Yeah, that's the point. If I can. Oh yeah, I've got loads of room. Loads of room, Mr. P. You're panicking for no reason. Yeah. Right, so let's get out of that. Let's jump back into the harvester. What's left now? One field left to go. Off screen, what I do is I will reharvest the I will probably replant this with sorghum. You'll have to let me know. Or do you want to see me plant? I'm sure you do. But we did a lot of planting in the first episode. Got a lot of planting done in the second one as well. I mean, that's the thing with, you know, FS22 content or 19 content of that matter. Sometimes it does get repetitive, and as a content creator you have to try and think, well, it's harvest season, a lot of the fields are ready, what do you show as content, what do you try and skip and all this, that and the other, because people don't want to be there watching you harvest every 5 minutes. I mean, if you're just watching me do the Western Australia map live on Facebook, Link will be in the description for my Facebook page. I do a live stream over there. Go check it out. But yeah, took a long time to harvest some field. So we did get one field planted. And funnily enough, it was sorghum. You would have thought I would have been sick of it by now. Fields aren't exactly as small on that Australian map. We're wobbly bobbins. Down, down. But yeah. I'm trying to remember. I think that little thing there might be the mill. I don't know. I can't remember which one's the mill. It's been that long since I've used like in-game productions. That's probably sounding really bad, but yeah, in-game productions, I don't really use them that often. I don't know. Just don't know. You thought being a content creator I probably would have. But nope. So there are some trees over there. Could possibly do a bit of logging, cut some trees down, or plant some more trees. Like there's that little area there. I'm sure there's another area somewhere that we could possibly find for some trees. Don't really want to sacrifice field space with having to fill up 10 silos. Field space we've got, we're going to need. So I don't really want to sacrifice any of that. We'll have to check how the greenhouses are getting on. Hopefully they're doing alright. We'll have to check to see if the water levels are fine. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Right, last field. We'll get this last field done. We'll get the grain put in the trailer, taken over to the grain mill to make flour. And then I think what we'll do is we'll get our tanker, we'll go to the cows, get what little bit of slurry they've got, we'll get that started into solid fertilizer. You know, and in the background you won't need to keep seeing me go from the cows with the slurry and all that stuff, you know. Do that in the background. Hey, what you doing, Mr. P? Good job I turned crop destruction off, and that's exactly why, because I just don't take notice. Honestly, I'm dreadful. I'm like a fly. Just focused on one thing. It's like you got the blinkers on and like nobody's home. Tunnel vision. 38,866 litres at the moment in sorghum. There we go. Really dry throat. Right, I just want to check something to make sure I know which is the grain mill. Is it you? Is it you I'm looking for? Bakery. Spinnery. I'm not going to need the spinnery, so I will sell that. I'm not going to be doing grapes. Oh, wow. Money! What's that? The oil mill. I'm keeping that. Gonna sell these buildings here. No. Can I click on demolish and do it? No. How dare you not let me sell that? What about this? I can actually sell that. I'm sure I tried selling this last time and it wouldn't let me. Yeah, it doesn't let you though. This, I do believe, is the manure factory. You put straw in, you get manure out. Can't sell the crane. Obviously, you can't sell the crane. Grain mill, you're what I need. I think. Is it the grain? I don't know. Honestly, it has been that long since I've used an original productions in-game. You have to let me know, are you the same? If you use like that many different mod versions of productions, you forget about the originals. It's like, it's now got to the bad point where when I start a map or something, and I go to place down a production or something, I always skip past the base game ones and go straight to the modded versions I've got in. Does everybody else fall into that habit? It's like the original ones just don't exist. It's that they're lost in time. I'm bad for it. But yeah, what I think we're going to do, after we've got all that flour, I'm going to turn it into bread. Then I've got to remember, have I got... Jeez, I haven't checked. Have I got anywhere to sell bread? Can I sell bread anywhere? Oh, I can. Mod station and export to work. Wow, that is a lot of money for bread. What about cake? Damn! Cake takes a while, yeah. I'm not doing cake. I don't think I've ever made a cake on FS22. I've not even made bread either, so that's why I thought, you know what, let's make some bread. So it's going to be the best bread you've ever had in your life. It was made on Mars. I'm telling you. Bread. From Mars. You've tasted nothing like it and you never will. You're going to love Mr. P's Mars bread. That's what it is. Mr. P's Mars bread. I was going to say red bread, because, you know, the red planet. Red bread? Would the bread be red, though? Probably not. I don't know. Honestly, I don't even know. Outside like this, I just don't think it would be feasible to grow crops on Mars. Let me know. Do you know? Would you be able to grow crops outside? I don't think you would. I think you would literally need an oxygenized dome, like those and their things. You know, because plants need oxygen. Honestly, I don't think in real life that crops like this would quite work out. I mean, what I think would have been good had these fields been put in a dome, like a bigger dome. Thought that would have been pretty cool, but I do like this map setup anyway, you know. I'm a total geek when it comes to space. Honestly, I'm a space geek. See, you'll never see me walking around with a tinfoil hat, though. That area is a no-go. You can imagine it, can't you? Me streaming one day, or you watching a video and there's me sat with a tinfoil hat. No, it's not happening. Don't look at me like that. No. No. Not happening. Not wearing a tinfoil hat. Right, let's... Some of the stuff I say, it's like, Mr. P. Oh. It's like, I'll watch these back as I'm like editing them and I'll think to myself, why did I say that? Why did I do that? Or you'll come up with a better idea of what you could have done. And you're like, oh, why didn't you do that? What? Then you think, oh, I can do it in the next episode. And you think, no, you can't. You've already got... You're like, oh. Oh. But one thing I do know, I do want to make bread. But the flour is part of that, so... We're going to have a fair amount of sorghum if we can get all this put in. Where are you? Grey mill. We're going to need sorghum flour. So 150 sorghum makes 158 flour. Okay. Storing. I'll leave it at that for now. Right, there we go. I might have to install that mod where if you look at a vehicle, you can actually tab to it. That'd probably be a lot easier. That's what smart people would do. Honestly, I get worse, not better. What I think we'll do though, in this episode, we'll just get these fields finished. We'll take it over to the grain mill. Then in the next episode, we'll worry about the slurry, getting all that done. And hopefully in the next episode, we'll have a new harvester. Hey, imagine that. I think that would be good. Come on, turn for me. And I was actually taking notice, those legs of the rocket there, those legs, is it me, or do they literally look like a part of the wind turbine? Where is it? There it is. Look at that turbine. Look at that part. The neck, the shaft, whatever you want to call it, that bit. You tell me if that doesn't look like that. The legs. They've literally just turned them the other way and put like the fans under the ground. You know? I dread to see them fans spinning under the map. Oh dear. To keep Mars circulating, that's what it's there for. Right, so we've already got 34%. Is all the rest of this going to fit in my semi-trailer? Probably not, but what doesn't fit in, we'll literally just throw in the old seed maker. Let's open this up. So there's going to be 4 fields harvested, which is fantastic. There we go. Right. We're done 96%. I don't think we're going to have enough room. Probably have to put a little bit more in the old seed maker. But that's fine by me. That's fine by me. Here we go. Right, so grain mill. I think you're over there. I think. Right, okay. Yeah, there's still a fair bit in. Still in the harvester. Right, grain mill, you're over there. I was looking at the wrong building, you know, because I'm smart. I was actually looking over there. I thought it was over there. It's literally just here. Is that the tip point, or is that bit the tip point? What's the tip point? Well, guess we'll find out. Is this the tip point? Where am I? That's the wow, grain mill thing's there. Really? I don't want to sell it though. We're going to save it just in case, because you know what I'm like. If he starts selling it, we'll stop. How high do you need to lift before you start unloading? Selling it. Does it take it all? Wow, actually took it all. Okay. Fair enough. Right, so 70,000 litres. We're going to start making flour. Output mode. Storing. I don't know, but let's start making sorghum flour. 70,000 litres should be enough for that to start ticking over. Cycles per month 120, production cost per month 24. That isn't too bad. So the sounds of that, just janky. But yeah, I am gonna start putting stone on maybe to get lime. There we go. But I don't think we'll put that on until we've got enough money for the actual mod that I have in mind. But yeah, I'm gonna get the rest of this put in the seed maker. But that is gonna be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to answer any of the questions that I've asked, feel free to let me know down in the old comment section. Till then, stay safe, have a fantastic day, and I'll see you all in the next one.